Students, welcome to the second video of mensuration. In this unit, we are going to see the mensuration of plane figure and mensuration of solid figure. So, we had already started with mensuration of plane figure. In that, in previous video, we had seen the formula for triangle. Now, today we are going to see formula of quadrilaterals. So, quadrilaterals means four sides, right? Any figure which have four sides is known as a quadrilateral, right? All these are examples of quadrilateral. Quad means four, so four sides. So class, quadrilateral family, very important, very interesting family. In quadrilateral family, we are having kite, parallelogram, trapezoid, right? In trapezoid we have isosceles trapezoid, right? In parallelogram we are having rectangle. In parallelogram there is a type which is known as a square. Then in parallelogram there is a type which is known as a rhombus, and kite is also related with rhombus. Okay, so these are the family, these are the figures come under the quadrilaterals. Okay, so once again we can see the relation between quadrilateral. Basically quadrilateral is divided into three types. Okay, there are three major types of quadrilateral. One is kite, like this figure, so kite. Then other one is parallelogram. Okay, in parallelogram opposite sides are parallel to each other. Then trapezoid. In trapezoid there is one pair of side which is parallel to each other. Okay, then kite. Similar to kite, there is a figure which is known as a rhombus. Okay, then in parallelogram there is a figure which is similar to parallelogram known as a rectangle, and from rhombus and rectangle we get a figure which is known as a square. Then in trapezoid there is a figure known as a isosceles trapezoid. Okay, so kite, parallelogram, trapezoid. From kite we are having rhombus, parallelogram we are having rectangle and square, and trapezoid we are having isosceles trapezoid. Okay, then let's see the properties of quadrilateral. So first is rectangle. Rectangle, there are four right angles and opposite sides are equal, right? There are four right angles and opposite sides are equal. Okay, this is the property of rectangle. Then square. For square again we are having four right angles, right? All the angles are right angles and all sides are equal. Okay, if all sides are equal and all angles are right angles, then it is known as a square. Then parallelogram. In parallelogram, two pairs of parallel sides and opposite sides are equal. Okay, so opposite sides are equal and parallel, but there is a difference between rectangle and parallelogram. That difference is in rectangle we are having right angles, right? But in parallelogram we are not having right angles. Okay, then rhombus. There is a similarity between rhombus and square. Similarity is in rhombus also all the sides are equal. Okay, and what is the difference? That in square there are four right angles, but in rhombus there is no right angles. Okay, then next is trapezoid. So in trapezoids two sides are parallel. Okay, That means one pair of sides. Okay, this side is parallel to this. Only one pair of side is parallel to each other. Okay, this is the parallel side. Then kite. Kite, two pair of adjacent sides of the same length. See, adjacent sides are of same length. Okay, so these are the quadrilaterals, rectangle, square, parallelogram, rhombus, trapezoid and kite. Rectangle means opposite sides are equal and all angles are right angle. Square means all sides are equal and all angles are right angle. Parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and there are one pair of parallel lines, right? Then rhombus, all sides are equal, right? Then trapezoid, in trapezoid one side is parallel to each other, right? Then kite, adjacent sides are equal. Okay, now let's see the formula, area and perimeter, okay, of quadrilateral. So first one is parallelogram. Definition of parallelogram is a parallelogram is a quadrilateral which has both pairs of opposite sides parallel. Okay, in parallelogram both pairs of opposite sides are parallel to each other. Okay, both the opposite sides are parallel to each other. So formula for area, area is A into H. Okay, that means half into area of ABC, triangle ABC. Okay, so perimeter of parallelogram is 2 into length plus breadth. Okay, then next one is rectangle. Okay, in rectangle it is a quadrilateral with opposite sides equal and each angle is equal to 90 degree. Diagonals are also equal. Okay, so area is length into breadth, A into B. Okay, then perimeter is 2 into A plus B. Then diagonals are under root of A square plus B square. Okay, here A is what? A is length and B is denoted as breadth. Okay, so A is length and B is breadth. Then next one is square. Definition is a square is a rectangle with a pair of adjacent side equal, right? Diagonals are also equal. So square means all the sides are equal and diagonals are also equal and all angles are right angles. Okay, so area is A square, perimeter is 4A, diagonal A into root 2. Here A means side. Okay, then next is rhombus. Definition is a parallelogram having all sides equal is called a rhombus. Its opposite angles are also equal and diagonals bisect each other at 90 degree. Okay, so area of a rhombus is half into D1 into D2. Perimeter 4 into A. Then side is half into under root of D1 square plus D2 square, where D1 and D2 are diagonals and A means side. Then next is trapezium, a quadrilateral having exactly one of parallel sides is called a trapezium. Okay, exactly one parallel sides is known as a trapezium. So area is half into h into a plus b, then perimeter is sum of its four sides, where a and b is a parallel sides, length of parallel sides, okay, and h is a altitude. Okay, now circle. It is a plane figure enclosed by a curve in which every point is equidistant from a fixed point, means center, okay, inside the curve. So area formula is pi r square, circumference is 2 pi r, diameter is 2r, right, where r is a radius of a circle and pi value is 22/7 or 3.14. Then semicircle. A diameter of a circle divides it into two equal parts which are arc. Each of these two arc is called a semicircle, like this. Okay, so area is again half into pi r square, then circumference is pi r plus 2r. Okay, so r is equal to radius of a circle and d is a diameter of circle. Okay, semicircle. Then ring. It is a part enclosed by two concentric circles. Okay, it is a part enclosed by two concentric circle, as you can see in this figure. Okay, in this figure. So area is pi into capital R square minus small r square, where capital R means radius of outer circle, small r means radius of inner circle. Okay, r is outer radius and small r is inner radius. Then sector of a circle. It is a portion of a circle enclosed by two equal radii and an arc. Okay, so this portion is a sector of a circle, this portion. Okay, so area for sector is pi upon 360 degree into pi r square. Perimeter L plus 2 pi L plus 2r, where L is theta upon 360 degree into 2 pi r. Okay, here theta is a central angle, this angle is a theta, r is a radius of sector and L is a length of arc. Okay, then segment of a circle. It is the region bounded by a chord and the arc subtended by the chord, right? It is the region, this region is known as a segment. So area of a segment ACB, that is equal to r square into pi theta upon 360 degree minus sin theta upon 2. Perimeter is theta upon 360 degree into 2 pi r. Okay, where r is a radius of circle and theta is central angle. So these are the formula for quadrilaterals. So with this I am concluding this video. Thank you, students.